Alright. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing another empties video for you. I did a little one, well actually no, it wasn't little, it was huge. I did a huge one a few months back and that was actually ended up being split into 2 videos because I honestly had been collecting that stuff for months. So this is only a couple of months old. I still have a lot, but it's definitely not going to be multiple videos. So let's get started. Alright, okay, just like last time, I'm going to start with like the bathroomy stuff to get them out of the way first. So this here is the palm olive body butter in Heavenly Vanilla. It smells amazing, this stuff. It's super thick as well. Like you can see that I've left a little bit at the bottom because I literally just can't get it out. Yep. I'm a fan. I would maybe purchase this again, but not like immediately. This is the Bath & Body Works Almond and Vanilla Body Wash. It has natural almond oil in it, and honestly, it smelled nice, but it's definitely not something that's like super fragrancy, which is not a bad thing sometimes because if you have sensitive skin, it's definitely something that you would not enjoy. I didn't use it to like shave or anything because that's where most of my sensitivity comes from, is just through shaving. So yeah, I might purchase this again, maybe in a smaller bottle because I have bought some smaller bottle versions from Bath & Body Works before and they've been lovely. Next one here is from the Bon Bon Factory. So the Bon Bon Factory is New Zealand made products and I think I must have stumbled across them on Instagram and was really curious because I'll put some like photos in of what their products look like. They are literally amazing. They look so appealing and so much fun. I really wanted to buy them online, but they had like $35 shipping or something ridiculous. They're from New Zealand, so I was just like, nah, see ya sis, not gonna do that. So when I went home, I ended up buying some. This was called Birthday Cake, and it was like, oh, it smelled like birthday cake. It smelled really good. Oh yeah, it's definitely, this one is like strong vanilla, but it's almost to a point where it might be a bit too much vanilla, like a bit fake vanilla. This one was just the whipped body wash mousse. Like some of the other products that you can use are for shaving and like an exfoliating scrub, but like very gentle, and they use all natural products. So the one that I'm using at the moment has like oatmeal for its exfoliating products, so it's like really gentle on the skin. So yeah, this is very good. And if you are in New Zealand, or if you have the ability to go to New Zealand, if you have a friend that lives in New Zealand, send it to them, and if you ever go and visit, pick them up. They are so worth it. The next one here is one that I probably had in my last empties haul, not favorites, is the Aveeno Active Natural Skin Relief Body Wash. It has no fragrance in it. This is what I used to shave my legs and my underarms, if you really needed to know the details. Okay, this is again something that I had in my last empties video. It is the Listerine Tartar Control mouthwash. I used this when I still had Invisalign. I think I had like a whole bottle left after I had finished it. So now I just have like a smaller version of the mouthwash and it's a different color. But this is the best stuff for Invisalign because it gets rid of the plaque off the trays and everything. And I was suggested to get this, and I said that in the last video. So yeah, if you are using Invisalign and you have trays that you take in and out, especially when you eat, this is really good. I have 2 Sensodyne products. One is the True White Extra Fresh, and this one is the Sensodyne Complete Care Extra Fresh. So yeah, they are good, especially coming out of Invisalign and stuff. Your teeth tend to be a little bit more sensitive, and yeah, I like them. Colgate Total. This is a small version because I use it in my little travel bag if I'm ever going somewhere overnight or something like that. I have a little bag of stuff that I take with me, and everything is in mini form, so I just ran out of that. Moving onwards and upwards with hair products. I literally finished this morning. This here is the Giovanni LA Natural Styling Gel. It is like so good for my hair. I obviously have curly hair, and often when I film, like, I've just blow dried it and some of it's still a little bit damp, but I use this as like a styling gel. Oh well, yeah, styling gel, and it just, oh, it's so good. Like, my hair looks great with it in, and yeah, it's really changing my hair. Like, the amount of changes that I've gone through with product use of all my hair things over the last year has been crazy, but it's all for the better. So I'm super happy with this. I got this on iHerb and it was like $9, I think. So yeah, and it lasted me a while too. The next thing I have here is the Mugu Natural Protein Shot Leave-In Conditioner. So again, this is another product that I used when I started changing up my hair routine. It is curly girl friendly. It is super nice on my hair as well. Although in saying that, I actually have a leave-in conditioner by this same brand from iHerb as well, and I like that a little better. I have quite fine hair, like it's not really thick or anything, so I found that that works a little bit better. So I've used a couple of these now, and like they do the job, but I think I may stick with my other product for now. Who knows though, hair is very temperamental, so you know, I might have a really bad day with the other products and want to go back to this. This is affordable too, and even though it's a small squeezy tube, it did last me a while, and you can get a bigger size version of this as well. The last hair product that I have here is the Jessie Curl Rockin' Ringlets Styling Potion in Citrus Lavender. Ooh, it's a bit dusty on the top. Anyway, this is the product here. Jessie Curl, I first experienced Jessie Curl when I had my first curly haircut by Nikki at Project One Hair. I get my hair done by her now regularly, so she showed me this and I loved it. It's just a styling cream, so obviously you can use like a gel on top of that or whatever, but it just helps sort of set the curls and make them look nice and well presented. This has been finished for a little while and I haven't repurchased because I've got like so many other products that I'm trying out, so I probably will purchase this in the future, but maybe not right now. Moving on, I'm literally just kind of grabbing these things. Don't really have a rhyme or a reason for an order, but then I've got other things that are a little bit more ordered, so yeah, sorry about that. These are the water wipes. They're called the world's purest baby wipes, and the reason why they are that is that they are chemical free and they have 99.9% water and 0.1% fruit extract. So these are amazing. They are just so gentle on the skin, especially if you have sensitive skin. It gives you a little bit of moisture, and they're just, I would so prefer these over any type of baby wipe, literally any day. This looks busted, but it is a finished hand cream from Bras and Things. Don't see the correlation of having, maybe this is the things part of Bras and Things. I think I bought like a bra a little while ago and they had like hand creams available there too, and it smelled pretty good. I think this was coconut and lime. If my memory serves me right, it was coconut and lime. So yeah, really nice. I am not someone who uses hand creams a lot, so it takes me literally ages to get through any hand creams, but I'm glad I got through this because it did smell very lovely and fresh on the hands. Moving on from hand cream to nail care. Obviously, this is a nail polish remover. It's the Cutex Care Strengthening Nail Polish Remover. Nail polish remover. It does have acetone in it, but any of the acetone free ones aren't that great. Not that I've found, especially when it comes to removing really sturdy and strong nail polishes, so I just prefer using acetone. I know that it's not great for your nails, but it's all good. These two vials here, I purchased the container thingies off eBay and I bought them in a pack, and basically I put jojoba oil in there and I use it on my cuticles every night before I go to bed so that my nails are strong and healthy. My nails are literally still recovering from a horrible time I had a couple of months ago with some terrible gels and acrylics, so they're slowly growing out, but the more I use this, the more they grow and healthy and strong, and the cuticles stay looking really good too. The next thing that I have completely finished and emptied is the Nutvia coconut oil, virgin coconut oil. Coconut oil is so controversial in this world of beauty and skincare and everything. First of all, it was super popular, and then it wasn't because it blocked everyone's pores and blah, blah, blah. Oh my god, I just opened it. Oh, what the f? Oh my god, it's moldy in there. How does coconut oil, how does that get moldy? ugh. That is foul. I am so glad that I am filming this today because I can throw that shiz out and never see that again. Oh my god. Anyway, I used it as sort of like a shaving rash preventative for like my bikini line, and it's worked well, but I also feel like because it is a comedogenic, it still blocks your pores anyway, and so I did tend to get still like rashes down there and stuff. So I bought another one, but I am using it very sparingly. The next thing I have here is a makeup brush cleanser. It is from Daiso. This is super cheap. Highly recommend it. Super easy to clean your brushes, and they don't stay like drenched and wet for long. You pretty much get your stains out of your makeup brushes straight away. It doesn't take too long for them to dry. It doesn't dry out the bristles so that they're all like bad quality as well. So I 1000% recommend this, and I assume that I had this in my last empties as well. So you can tell, like, I am a creature of habit. So these kinds of things, like, they're just going to be staples no matter what. And so probably in my next empties video, like, I may or may not include them because I'm just like, do you really need to see it for a third time? Maybe you do, I don't know. Anyway, the next thing I have is a Isocol rubbing alcohol antiseptic. This is super affordable. I get it from Priceline or Chemist Warehouse. It's good to sanitize things, anything that you're using. I mean, especially I've sanitized like tweezers and like toenail clippers and just things like that that need to be sanitized. It's a good thing to have in your drawer in the bathroom because honestly, you never know when you may need it. So I love sunglasses, and I bought this awesome pair of Key Australia sunglasses. These are called the About Last Night sunglasses, by the way. I stood on them, or maybe I sat on them, I can't remember. Either way, it's gonna be a heavy weight on the sunglasses and they're not gonna survive. So sadly, these glasses here, these aren't cheap either. Like, you know, cheap is like going into Cotton On and buying 2 pairs for $25, but these are like $50, you know. They're just a black pair of sunglasses, and I love the cat eye look. Like, the cat eye look is pretty much all I wear because it suits my face shape really well. But, you know, it's a goner. It's a goner, and like, I could go and try and get them fixed, but it just makes me sad looking at them, so I'm probably not. Here I have the Philips Zoom whitening gel. I got my teeth whitened after I finished my Invisalign, and I got it done in the chair at the dentist office, but he also gave me some stuff to take home. So I did this just before I was in a wedding a couple of months ago in New Zealand, and yeah, it worked really well. I think I overdid it with the gel. Like, I must not have read the instructions properly. Like, I put too much gel in there, and the syringe was meant to last me a couple of times, and yeah, messed that up. But I've got like 2 syringes left, or 1 syringe left, so it's okay. Like, and I'm really lucky that he gave me this for no extra cost. Like, he was really sweet about it. Teeth whitening is an interesting thing. Like, when I got it done in the chair, like, obviously my teeth were like super white straight away, and that is the reason why you pay more for getting it done in the chair than just getting a take-home pack. But what I noticed as well with teeth is that you are sometimes left with little patches on your teeth that are, it's just the enamel or something, and one was right on one of my front teeth, and so I was actually like more embarrassed about my teeth than I had ever been because it was so obvious when I smiled that there was a piece that was not whitened, which I found was really weird. But also maybe that is just my teeth and everyone is different. Like, they were so crazy sensitive at, like, I couldn't even, like, I didn't even want to swallow anything. Like, it was horrible for like 2 days. It was not good. Some people don't have effects at all from whitening your teeth, but I struggled so hard. So yeah, I don't know whether I'll stick to just like the home ones. Like, I'm going to continue the home ones until I fully finish them. But also, I don't know, I'm not sure if I'll go back and get them done again. Continuing on, I'll do candles. So I have 4 candles. I am a bit of a candle fan. I love candles. I love having multiple candles in my room. I have 1, 2, 3 at the moment. I usually have 3 that are just out, and I don't typically have all 3 of them going at the same time. When I have them on, they're just beautiful. So the first one I have is from a brand called Hive Australia. This is in the scent Kakadu. Let me just smell it. Yeah, really nice. I bought 3 of the Hive Australia candles from the Easter show last year, and I've never heard of the brand before until I saw them there. Oh my gosh, the scent was just amazing. Like it holds something up to Glasshouse candles, which I think, in my opinion, are the strongest smelling candles out on the market in Australia especially. So yeah, I was really stoked with this. This is another purchase that I made from the Easter show last year. I think I went pretty crazy with candles last year. I don't know why, but that's fine. This is the Yankee Candle in lavender vanilla. Yeah, it was quite a sweet smell, but not overpowering, and not a really super strong smell. But it was something that was really nice, and I think it was like a deal where you bought a few and got it for a certain amount of money. So this was like the last one that I added to my collection, but I'm still really happy with it, and it lasted me ages as well. Oh, the next one I have here is huge. Some of these are so dusty. They've just been like sitting in the corner of my room, not being cared about until this very video. Anyway, this is from Tilly, Australia. It is their soy wax candle. It doesn't say a scent. Now, I got given this as a gift. Like, I could smell the candle before I even friggin' opened the present. Like, even before I opened the wrapping paper, I was like, this is insane. Anyway, so I had this for ages before I used it, and it was just sitting away in one of my Alex drawers, just chilling, and I could still smell it. Like, how does a candle have that much scent before you even use it? I was just like, what? But I'm thinking now, putting my little detective hat on, I'm thinking now it was actually the box than the candle, because when I turned the candle on, it smelled like nothing. That is the weirdest marketing tactic. Like, you know, led to believe, oh my god, this is the nicest smelling candle ever, blah 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 blah, but this literally smells like nothing, and it is so confusing. So yeah, maybe it was the box and not the candle. I mean, still, it was a beautiful candle, and I really liked the packaging of it and everything, but how weird is that, right? Moving on, this is the Ikoya Sweet Pea and Jasmine candle. I bought this online without even smelling it, and typically I choose Glasshouse candles over anything else, so I was like, pleasantly surprised when it came to my door. Like, I don't usually like to buy things without like knowing what they're like, especially candles. Like, I mean, it's gonna be the scent of your room, right? So yeah, I was really pleasantly surprised. It's a beautiful smell, and I ended up buying the same one like the other day, and same size and everything, but I just ended up buying the same one because I loved it that much. Like, it was so beautiful, and the scent is beautiful, and it's nice and strong too. Okay, let's move on to skincare. Here is my typical like makeup removal wipes if I'm really lazy and don't do a double cleanse. So these are the simple Kind of Skin cleansing facial wipes. These things are awesome, and if I'm being lazy, this is what I use. I don't use any other face wipes. These are the ones that I've stuck to for a couple of years now, I think. So yeah, as long as I don't change the formula, then I'm fine with them. The next thing I have here is an empty box of Shiseido facial cottons. These came up in a favorites by Stephanie Nicole. Now, I've mentioned her before on my channel. I freaking love her. Like, she has a wealth of knowledge, and she said that these are the best kinds to like take off your makeup, and you can basically get a lot of use out of these. Even though they only have 60 cotton sheets in there, you can split them in half so you get a 120, which is like a bag of cotton balls. So yeah, they're a little bit more luxe, but I really like them, and I would definitely recommend them as well. Great for toner, great for anything that you want to put on your face or like clean, or whatever. They're just good. Like, they're really nice, and I get them from David Jones. This is the Clarisonic Delicate facial brush. It's what you use on your Clarisonic when you're cleansing your skin. This is the harsher of the two that I use. I alternate between two. I have a cashmere one, which is literally the softest brush you can get, and then I have this one. And it's so interesting, when I first got my Clarisonic, it came with a sensitive head brush, which you would think like, okay, well, I've got sensitive skin, so that's perfect. That was so harsh on my skin. Like, I cannot even imagine what the normal one feels like on your skin. Like, you must have to have skin made of like rubber for it not to hurt. Like it was so rough on me, and I wasn't like digging it into my skin or anything. You literally just put it on your skin and you go around softly in circular motions, but you don't like put it right up to your skin and try and get it right in there, because it already does it with all the motion and the movement that it creates. So yeah, I'm really happy with this one and the cashmere one. So I'm using the cashmere one at the moment, and then maybe in like 6 weeks I think I need to replace that one. I use them sort of every 3-4 months and I replace them, because otherwise they get a bit gross and bacteria and then pimples and stuff that you do not want to be happening to your face. Next I'll be moving on. This is the Face Shop Light Cleansing Oil. It is really good if you want to take makeup off at the end of the day. I really like this stuff. I accidentally got the rich version of it first, and I didn't want the rich one because I know that just sounds like it's gonna clog my pores, and it was no, so I ended up selling that one and then buying this one as the one that I actually wanted. I've already repurchased this. I just have other products at the moment that I'm using, but it is ready and waiting in my little pile and little collection of products that are yet to be used. I got a coffee! Honestly, the beauty of Uber Eats, it is both beautiful and dangerous at the same time. This here is the Clinique Take the Day Off Makeup Remover for lids, lashes and lips. I'm pretty sure I had this in my last empties video as well, and I mean, it's great. It's a little bit more expensive than other ones that I've been using, especially because the other ones that I'm using are like K-beauty ones, so they happen to be more affordable, and they literally do the same trick as this, and this is like $35. So, you know, okie dokes. Oh, this here is the Ren Glycolactic Radiance Renewal Mask. It's a mini version. I got it in a Mecca Beauty Loop, and I freaking love this. It's got glycolic acid in it, but it's also got lactic acid in it too, so it's like a chemical exfoliation. Like, I really want to buy the full size version, but it's like $70, but I recently found this size online, so I've just purchased that so that it's on its way to me, because I can't not have this in my collection. It'll be a staple for a long time. Moving on, I have the Origins Drink Up 10-Minute Mask. Again, it's so mini, it's so little. I think it again was from like another Mecca Beauty Loop, and this was fine. I wouldn't purchase the full-size product of this. It didn't really blow me away or anything, but I was happy to have it in my collection for the little tiny amount of time. Like, I think I must have only used this maybe 2 or 3 times because it's so itty bitty. I have the Glam Glow Thirsty Mud Hydrating Treatment. This is the hydrating mask from Glam Glow. It's pretty much the only one I like from Glam Glow, because the other ones are very harsh and abrasive on my skin. Some of them are mainly for like acne prone skin, and I don't really have acne prone skin, and I've tried some before and they have just like stung the heck out of my skin. But this doesn't, because it's just a very creamy, beautiful hydrating mask, and I actually used this last night. Oh, I have the mini size version. That one there was a part of a pack that I bought that had like all these different options available. So, sorry guys, my camera died. Let's just make sure that everything is in and the mic's still working. Okay, it might be a slightly different angle, but anyway, we're gonna continue on. This here is the Youth to the People Kale and Green Tea Spinach Vitamins Age Prevention Cleanser. That's a very long name for a cleanser. This was a mini version that I got from Sephora, along with the moisturizer that was in my last empties video. Now, I ended up keeping the bottle because I thought this would be perfect for travel. You know, it's a perfect size, and I love this cleanser anyway. Unfortunately though, I broke the lid. I was just honestly like putting it on and it broke, so I can't use it, which is very sad. This right here is the tiniest little sample. So this here is the Fresh Soy Cleansing Milk. Fresh is a brand that came out into Sephora here in Australia a few months ago, and it got really popular. When I lived in Hong Kong a couple of years ago, Fresh was just opened up, I think. I even worked at one of the events. I did some like random catering for it, and it was so beautiful, the event. And so Fresh, the brand, has always stayed in my mind ever since then, and I've heard good things about it too. They are not cheap products by any means. They're not super expensive either, but I definitely wanted to try the cleansing milk because I currently use a cleansing milk from Avene at the moment, and I I have liked it. It's lasted me ages. So yeah, I wanted to see if I would be happy switching the cleansing milks. I mean, I've got so many other cleansers at the moment that I really shouldn't be out there like looking for more, but I just thought, hey, I might as well try it. It seems like a nice cleansing product, but honestly, it was fine, but I didn't like the smell of it. It was too, well, it was too fresh. It was too like, ooh, like earthy. Like I didn't like it personally. Smells like compost. It wasn't for me, so I didn't end up purchasing the full size, and this is why sample sizes and sample pots are so handy, because I'm pretty sure the full size would have been like $60–70, and I'm not willing to spend that if I'm not going to use it. This here is the Ordinary Buffet Serum. It has hyaluronic acid in it. I am not sure about the other things that are in it, but I saw reviews online that it's really, really good, super hydrating, and I got through it, so I was really happy about that. I've just finished this one. This is the TLC Framboos? TLC Glycolic Night Serum from Drunk Elephant. This was also in a Mecca Beauty Loop pack, and I've heard great things about this. I have never owned a Drunk Elephant product before because they are like real expensive. So it's an AHA BHA blend, 12%. In comparison to like some of the other things that I use on my face, like the Ordinary Buffet Serum, and I've got the Ordinary Lactic Acid and Hyaluronic Acid by Niod. I honestly don't think this really did anything. It was surprising at how long it lasted me. It's 5 mils, but like, I was shocked at how many times I use this. I use this for weeks. So that's a really good thing. If you buy the full-size product, I'm sure you'll have it for a really, really long time as well. I'm not prepared to pay this amount of money for something like this when I can get the results for literally a fraction of the cost. This right here is another sample pot from Sephora. It is the Dr. Jart Ceramidin Serum, or like tiger grass serum or something. I'll put the actual title of it because they didn't put the name on it or anything. It has the same scent as the Tiger Grass moisturizer, which, oh my gosh, I love that moisturizer so much. I really liked the serum, but I don't think I'll spend my money on it. Like, the moisturizer is fine for me. Next product that I have here was the Peter Thomas Roth Water Drench Moisturizer. I think that's what it's called. I do have the full-size product over there because I ended up really liking it. The next product that I have here is the Avene Extreme Tolerance Emulsion. Light texture, hydrates, soothes. It's a moisturizer from Avene. This is the one moisturizer from Avene. I talked about this in my products that need to go video, is that they're all targeted towards sensitive skin, but they also have a lot of mineral oil in them, which is not a good ingredient to have in your skincare routine. Like, I promise you, do your research on it. It's not good. And it's a really cheap product as well. So if you've got sensitive skin, it's not good. So I don't really understand why they put mineral oil in their products. I don't get it. Anyway, this is the only product of theirs, well, only moisturizer that I know of personally, that doesn't have the mineral oil in it. It was a bit of a weird texture, to be honest, and I ended up just not loving it that much. And I don't want mineral oil in my products, but I definitely don't want this. It was fine. Like, I've done my dash with Avene. Like, I have used a lot of different products because it was my savior when I had super horrible sensitive skin that just would not calm down at all, and it was like the one thing that worked for me at the time. But now I've just like moved on and love trying all the different products that I've got at the moment. The last moisturizer that I have here is the True Cream Aqua Bomb. It is the small size. It was amazing. So this was really good, and I would happily buy the full-size version. I just have a lot of moisturizers at the moment that I have not used, so in time I will wait and I will eventually buy the full-size version. I got an Aquaphor here. I bought this on iHerb. It's just a lip care product and it's pretty good actually. I think it's super popular in America and I wanted to try it, and I luckily found it on iHerb. So yeah, the Aquaphor product, really cool. This here, you can't even see what it is, but it is the Revitalash Conditioning Eyelash Serum, and it lasted me freaking ages. Like, seriously, they say like it's a you know, 6 months supply and it lasts you like a year. Like, as long as you're not literally like drenching your eyelashes in it every night, you will be fine. You don't need a big amount. You need enough to just coat the top and the bottom lashes, and your lashes will grow like crazy. Seriously, my eyelashes used to be so short, stubby and straight, and now I use this and I get lash lifts for Amy Jean Eye Couture, which I'm pretty sure I've said a million times in my videos, and my lashes look beautiful. Like, they're just, it's like gone from like the ugly duckling to the beautiful swan. I have 2 of these. These are advertised as eyebrow razors, I think. I bought them off Beauty Joint. I typically just do light shaving of my face, like all the fluff, bum fluff on my face and stuff. Like, I don't obviously have like men's facial care, but if I do feel like fluffy, your makeup goes on so much more beautiful when you get rid of that extra hair. Like, I'm not saying that having hair on your face is bad at all, but if I'm wanting to take nice photos, or if I'm going out somewhere fancy and I feel like just doing a little bit of extra, you know, preparation, I will use one of these. I bought these on Beauty Joint, and I'm pretty sure you can buy them at Daiso as well. So there's options of buying them out there. Just make sure that you learn how to do it properly first, so that you don't hurt your skin and that you don't get cuts on your skin as well. This is the Stila One Step Correct primer. Well, I use it for a primer. I'm pretty sure it's a primer. I love this stuff. This is multicolored, and so like if you do have redness, it cancels out that redness on your face. I think I bought the full size version again, or I bought a smaller version. I know that there's 2 sizes available at Mecca. Yeah, no, I'm super happy with this. This is really, really nice, and I would definitely recommend it for anyone who wants to look for a good primer out there. I have the e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set. I got through this. It's a cheap sort of makeup setting spray, but you can also use it as a primer as well. I don't really have too much to say about it. It's cheap as chips. You can get it at Kmart, and I probably won't be purchasing it again. Like, I've got so many other setting sprays, so I don't really need this one. We have a sample of the NARS Radiant Foundation in Mont Blanc, and obviously that was when it came out. That was a super popular foundation when it came out. It like took over the internet and everyone was raving about it, and I had to try it because one of my actual favorite foundation is the NARS Sheer Glow. Absolute perfect, can't go wrong with it. I'm wearing it today. Like, I probably, honestly, if I wanted to, get rid of every other foundation and be happy with this one. It's so nice on my skin, and the Radiant foundation is absolutely beautiful as well. I should have worn the Radiant foundation today, but anyway. Oh my goodness. Alright, continuing on, I have 2 concealers here. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 15 Fair. I probably had 1 or 2 of these in my last empties. It is like the one staple concealer in my collection. It's got great coverage, it's hydrating, it doesn't make your under eye look cakey. It is just a really, really good concealer. The next one here is the Maybelline Dream Lumi Touch Highlighting Concealer. It's in the shade 01 Ivory. Now, I bought this because I was dealing with really like dry under eyes and didn't know how to combat it, so I was like trying to find like super hydrating concealers, and I think I bought this at one of the Priceline sales and it was fine. I got through the whole thing. I must have bought 2 or 3 in the past, possibly, but it's not the right shade for my under eyes. It's too orange, beigey, like just not a light enough color for my under eyes. So it was good, but I won't purchase it again, I don't think. So yeah. Moving on, I have the Wet n Wild Lash Renegade mascara. This is like one of my fave mascaras here. It is a really good mascara, a very cheap mascara as well, and I bought it on Beauty Joint. I have the ColourPop brow pencil in Arched Auburn. This was in my last empties as well. I love this brow pencil, but I go through it so quickly. Like, there must not be that much product in it. How much is there? 0.09 grams. Well, no wonder I go through them so quickly. So in my last ColourPop order that I did, I just bought like 3 of them because I like the color, I like the shade, it works well for my hair color and everything, and they're very affordable too. So I just thought I'll stock up, and I know I go through them quickly, but as long as I stock up, I won't have to worry about doing another order from ColourPop for a while. And the last thing I have for makeup is the velour lashes. Now I don't even know if there's a particular style. Like I am sure that when I bought these, I bought 2 of them from IMATS, and I am sure they were 2 different styles, but there is literally nowhere on this box. I'll show you the box. This does not have the style on it anywhere, but I loved the eyelashes. I used them for my Pride look that I did, and I did put up on my channel at the end of June, and I loved them. When I first used them, which wasn't for like a YouTube video, this was a long time ago when I bought them, I think I cut them too short, because in that Pride video, like, my eyelashes, like the false eyelashes just look way too short on my eyes. Anyway, that didn't really bother me. I was like, oh, it doesn't matter, like it's fine. And like I was happy, like I've used them a few times because obviously these are not cheap. I went and got my eye makeup removing oil, and I just put them in like a little tray, and I put them there overnight to get rid of all the glue and everything. I have seen this done before. Now in the morning, this is so sad. In the morning, I got up, checked on the lashes to see if everything's sort of like separated so I can take the lashes out, dry them, and put them back in the box. And I picked them up, and literally all the individual lashes started coming off in my hand. They literally disintegrated, and I could not believe what I was seeing. I was like, what? All this money is going down the drain. And I swear I could have easily got like 25 uses out of them. That's what they recommend, like about 25 uses, and I literally had probably worn them 3 or 4 times. So if anyone has any suggestions of how to actually remove your lashes properly, please give me a suggestion and tell me what I did wrong, because I didn't realize that I did it wrong, and yeah, it made me very sad. The final things that I have here are all little sample packets that I've either received in packages that I've bought, basically in packages that I've bought. So what I have here is the Kat Von D Lock-It Featherweight Primer and Base. I ended up sticking it on like a pack part that it came. I think it must have come with like a foundation sample as well, and I just stuck it on because it had a sticky backing. I didn't want it just like floating around in my makeup collection, but I really liked this primer, and I ended up buying the full size of it. This is the Etude House Glow On Hydra Base. Yeah, obviously I chopped the top off. It doesn't smell like anything. It was nice. It was quite a glowy primer. I don't think I'd buy the full version because I don't remember it being that amazing. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer that has hyaluronic acid in it, and I was really curious about trying this, and luckily I got a little sample version of it, which is awesome. After I had tried it, I was like, oh, the primer is still really expensive for the full size. And then lo and behold, Mecca came out with a smaller size version. I love that companies do smaller size versions of their full size products. I have so much makeup that buying full size versions, like I will never get through all of these things. Like it will take me years and years and years, and by the time I get to it, it's probably out of date and not safe to put on my face. So I love that they do the smaller versions, and if I'm really, really in love with it after I use the smaller version, I will end up buying the full size. This right here is the NARS Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Base. Yeah, I like this. This is nice and sticky, and it really helps to stick your eyeshadow down on your lids. This right here is so weird. It's one of the Hot Lips lipsticks in Kim KW. So it's a really weird sample because basically this is what it looks like. I mean, obviously this is used. And the instructions on the back are basically, it comes and it's got like a lip shape to it with all the product on the lip shape. So you fold it in half, then it's like when you're blotting your lipstick with tissues or something, and that transfers the product onto your lips. But it's not like applying lipstick at all, because it became all patchy on my lips. It was really sheer and ugly looking, and like obviously, ooh, yeah, you can see like the product is still like on there, but like I'm not gonna like slide my lips all around. It'll get all over my face if I did that. So like, I think the concept is interesting, but maybe they would need to really build the product up on the piece of paper for it to actually be successful. This here is the Tony Moly Banana Hand Milk. I have this in a full size, but I got it as like in a part of the package, so I obviously used it up because I really like it. and it literally, oh, it smells so good. It smells like bananas. I have the Eve Lom Moisture Mask. This mask was nice. I only got one use out of it. I don't remember it being super amazing, so I probably wouldn't buy any full-size versions of it. I have the Sephora Avocado Mask. This is one of the masks that you like put on your face and you also look like a serial killer in as well. But it is moisturizing and nourishing. I don't typically like the ones that you put on your face because I find them so slimy and there's like so much extra product left over that you're like putting all the extra product on your neck, which is a good thing, but then you got so much you just ended up putting it literally like, it's like a moisturizer for your whole entire body, I swear. This here is the Cherry Jelly Lips Patch. So, oh, whoopsies. I got this on Beauty Joint because I was curious, and it literally is a face mask except on your lips. So it literally comes as like a little jelly lip thing. That's kind of what it looks like when it's on you. Honestly, my lips did not feel that much moisturized. I don't really know what is in the ingredients, but I won't buy it again. It was just like a gimmicky thing. Very, very gimmicky. Almost to the end, guys. This here is the Aloe BHA Skin Toner by Benton. I think I got this in a pack very recently and I used it with like a cotton square and it honestly, I don't have any comments to make about it. It wasn't bad and it wasn't good. This here is the For Beloved One Advanced Anti-Aging Ceramide Squalene Serum. Yeah, it was fine, I suppose. A lot of these things that I use, like little sample packets, aren't always great. Like there'll be a couple in like a bunch of them that I'll get a full-size product of, but this is not something that I was looking for. It was just a bonus in the package, which I'm very thankful for, and I used it, but I don't remember it, you know, being amazing. This here is the Oskia Pure Nutritional Skincare Advanced Nutri-Active Collagen Serum. God, skincare companies or just companies in general that do beauty stuff really need to like shorten up their product names. Anyway, it was, again, it was fine. It was just a serum that I put on before my moisturizer, before bed, and yeah, nothing special and nothing bad. This is the Innisfree, the Green Tea Seed Serum. It's a Korean brand, Innisfree, and I don't know, like I hope I'm not being too savage. It's just like, obviously it's not something that I'm going to be running out to purchase. These two here are the Pure HA Face Serum with Hyaluronic Acid. I got these from iHerb, and I think they were a part of like their testers or like samples, things that you can buy for quite cheap, because the full-size version of this is like $25 or something like that, but I got these for like $2 or $3. But honestly, these were super like gluggy and like too much. They seem to give a lot of big claims for this product, but honestly, it didn't do anything that my other products don't do, and I am not about to go out and spend $25 on a full-size product that also didn't feel that nice on my skin either. This here is the Dr. Dennis Gross Vitamin C Serum. Now, vitamin C is not really something I have in any of my skincare routine. I need to learn more about it before I actually like, you know, invest in finding a good product that has vitamin C. And I know that vitamin C can be very unstable in some products. And so virtually there's products out there that people are buying that the vitamin C becomes literally unstable straight away. And you're literally spending money to not get the effect of what vitamin C can give your skin. That was fine. Like there was nothing wrong with that product, but yeah, there was no like immediate changes. And I know that vitamin C doesn't work straight away, but I'm not about to invest in anything before I do my real research into it. This one here is the Zelens, Z-E-L-E-N-S, Zelens, not sure, Z Recovery Intensive Repair Balm. I got this as a freebie from a cult beauty order that I did, and I really liked this. Like, I don't know if I'd buy the full-size product, but the texture of it was so nice. It was like, oh, it was really, really lovely. I remember Okay, this here is the Bio X Cell Peptide Essence Anti-Wrinkle and Brightening from Tony Moly. Cool packaging actually. Did not love it, did not hate it. This is the Clinique Pep Start Hydro Blur. This is the Clinique Pep... oh my gosh, I'm getting to the end of this video and I'm just tongue-tied. This is the Clinique Pep Start Hydro Blur Moisturizer. Nothing great, nothing bad. This is the Josie Moran Whipped Argan Oil Face Butter. I have had samples of this in the past and I haven't used it on my face. I have more focused it on my body because it like whipped butter or whatever it's called, like face butter, just sounds really heavy and I'm like, oh, keep it away from my face. So I've usually used this on like the back of my hands and stuff like that. This here is the Origins High Potency Mineral Enriched Renewal Cream. God, they make a lot of like claims just in the title and the sentence alone. Like, it's pretty crazy. But yeah, it was fine. God, there's a lot of ingredients on this too. And I typically like to find products that don't have like 1 bajillion ingredients because it's so hard to research to see if every single one of those ingredients is good for you or they're just putting like filler ingredients in, like mineral oil, like I talked about before. So I always prefer to have like the less ingredients, the more simplistic, the more confident I am in putting it on my face. This is the Korres Wild Rose 24-hour moisturizing and brightening cream. I actually kind of liked this. I had this ages ago, this sample, but if the time called for it and I was looking for a moisturizer, I'd probably consider getting this again. This is the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream. Wouldn't go out and buy it, but that's my choice, and I'm sure that there's plenty of people out there that like it. This one here is the Drunk Elephant Lala Retro Whipped Cream. Yeah. This is a newer product, I think, from Drunk Elephant. Like, it's been out for a few months now. Yeah, it was nice, but again, Drunk Elephant is such an expensive brand, so I'm kind of like, nah, I'll pass. And the very last one, I think this is my last, wow, finally, last product. It is the Clinique Pep Start Eye Cream. I'm neither here or there with this product. It's just like, yeah, it was fine. Eye creams I don't use because I have heard like quite contrasting things, like whether they actually work or not, as long as you are moisturizing and hydrating and putting the serums on around your eyes. As long as you're doing that, there's kind of no need for an eye cream, but that's just kind of what I've heard from people in the YouTube community and everything. So, I mean, again, it's something I need to do more research on, like the vitamin C. So I will do it eventually. Like I definitely don't notice that my eyes are sagging or horribly wrinkling at the moment. So there's no like ultra need. I know it's always good to prevent things, but yeah, I would like to do some more research on that before I make an informed decision. Okay, yay, we're done. We got through another empties video, yay! It will probably be quite a long one because obviously like I'm putting all of this together and the last empties video that I did was split into 2. So if you like long videos, then welcome along. I hope you bought a cup of tea or a snack or something before this video. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed today. If you've got any questions, queries, comments, compliments, not bad comments though. Please, no one likes a bad comment, I swear. If you like empties videos, let me know about that too, because I love a good empties video. Like, it's one of like my favorite things to watch on like beauty channels and stuff. It's a weird thing to watch, like, hey, this is my rubbish for the last couple of months. Like, it's a weird concept, but anyway, who am I to judge, because I like it too. Anyway guys, make sure to like, comment and subscribe and all that good stuff, and I will see you next time. Bye!